In this video, we're going to cover a topic called chained comparison operators. So this is a more rarely seen feature in Python, but it is still important, and you'll see that special rules apply here. So we've learned about a single comparison operator, say such as 10 is greater than 5, and when we execute that, of course, we get true. Now, you can do multiple comparisons at the same time by chaining them. So when I say chained comparison, is that you have multiple comparison operators in a row. So you have one number, then another number, and then another number, all with comparison operators between them. So here we have 10 is greater than 5 is greater than 2. And when we evaluate this, that is true. So 10 is greater than 5 and 5 is greater than 2. So what Python does is it evaluates all of them at the same time. That's what I mean about these special rules. It does not go left to right. Like, it doesn't evaluate this first and then evaluate this next. And I'll show you why, so that might be a little confusing. So I'm just going to copy and paste this over here, and this will be very surprising, I believe, to most people when they first see it. So I'm going to just add some parentheses over here. And I'm going to execute this again. So let me just execute it so you can see the final, or the value, the output. So this evaluates as false. So you might be wondering, how is that possible? This is true and this is false. So we have to look at how Python evaluates. Let's say how it looks like it evaluates the second expression. So first it does 10 is greater than 5. This is in parentheses. So it does this first. 10 is greater than 5, and that is true. Okay, so that's true, and then the expression becomes true is greater than 2. So you're probably really surprised here. What is true is greater than true, greater than 2 mean? And if I try to run this, you can execute this. True is greater than 2, and that is false. So what does this even mean? True is greater than 2. Well, what Python does is that it treats the value of true as 1. So really this is saying, is 1 greater than 2? And if you're wondering, false is treated as the number 0. We'll cover this more a little bit later, but I just wanted to cover right now what this means. So is 1 greater than 2? Well, no, that is false. So that's how this expression can be explained. Now let's go back up to here, and the normal rules of order of operations say go left to right. So you might be thinking Python should just do 10 is greater than 5 first, and then take that true value and compare it to 2. But what happens is when you have chained comparisons like this, 10 is greater than 5 is greater than 2, Python will evaluate the entire thing together. It'll say is 10 greater than 5 and is 5 greater than 2, and so that becomes true. Let's see a couple more examples. So the comparison operators don't always have to be the same like they are here. Let's say we can compare is 100 greater than 99 is less than 150 is greater than 130. This might take a little bit of time to unpack, but we'll see that what Python is doing, it's saying is 100 greater than 99? That's true. Now, is 99 less than 150? That's true. Is 150 greater than 130? That's also true. So as long as they're all true, then the entire expression will evaluate as true. And if we go over here and maybe we just add one more, is 130 greater than 131? Well, that's going to be false. All the others are true, but this one that is at the end that makes it false will make the entire expression false. Okay, so that is chained comparison operators, where these special rules apply and the entire expression gets evaluated together and not one at a time like it does here when we use parentheses.